What's up guys, Brandon here. Today I'm bringing you a light nature anti-meta Duelmasters TCG deck. This is one of my personal favorite decks. Didn't really get a lot of love, but I think it's fun and it could have been quite competitive back in the day. So let's jump into it. So to start off with, we have 4 Piggies, Quixotic Hero Spine Snout, but I call them Piggy, and Balas. These are pretty much our 2-drops, our key centerpieces. We're going to usually call either Initiate or Beast Folk. We're going to try and call Initiate, but if our opponent is also playing Initiates, we want to call Beast Folks instead. These 2 guys are pretty good. Balas is great evolution bait, and Piggy works very well with melee, and he's a powerhouse later on to get rid of anything big the opponent might have. Glaze Magicula, extremely powerful in here, especially since if you read the rules and the way the card works, it says instead of your shield breaking, you can discard 2 cards. He plays great off of a friend Sandfist and Arche de la Serna right here. So if your opponent has Bombazar and they're breaking shields, you can discard 2 Sandfists, 2 Arcs, or 1 of each and put them onto the battle zone. So this deck is very, very strong against Rush and aggros itself. Brutal Charge, one of the most underloved spells in the Duelmasters TCG. Very sad that we don't have it in Duelmasters plays. I don't know why. I think it's a centerpiece and a staple, and it represents nature perfectly, but I digress. Whenever you break a shield, you search for a creature. Pretty much Dimension Gate if you got bodies on board, times whatever you break. Incredible card, very important. You don't need blue in all aggro decks because of this card. Sandfist, he's a Beast Folk and Initiate, works great against Clan. Can call whatever race, he's going to be jacked. Works well with Glaze, fits perfectly in here, wards off all their discard. Melee works really well with Piggy, and late game if you want to get a big body off the board, it works well. Magris, no introduction needed, draws cards, more expensive focus. Petrova, this is one of the key centerpieces. You want to boost either Initiates or Beast Folk, just keep the beating on, works great in here. Sky Sword, great card. Get you back a shield if you took an early beating from other aggros. Misrias, Techie 1 of, great card. If you can get him out on turn 4 after a turn 3 Bronze Arm Tribe, your opponent has to deal with him. If they do not deal with Misrias immediately, that can snowball very, very fast for them. It's a huge problem. 2 Holy Awe. We have other tappers in here in the form of Melee and Crazed Valkyrie, so we don't need more Holy Awe's, and it's not always great, especially early, but it could clinch you games late. And Crazed Valkyrie. And Kazar, our Initiate Evo package. Great cards. This is a more control-y card, but you also swing for game and tap blockers. Very versatile, very color defining, one of the most powerful light cards by far in the TCG. And Kazar Bazaku, yes, it does die to Rickaboos, Screwdriver, and Critical Blade, and Windax, and Gallic, but those honestly weren't all too common, so 85 is also huge. And it has Fire Stealth, which means it's an even bigger Crystal Lancer against Blue Black Red control. Arche de la Serna, great card, great against the meta. When I played Duelmasters 15 years ago, Premium Clamp was everywhere at 4 copies, comes in for free pretty much, and works great with Glaze Magicula. Yeah, so give me your opinions on this deck, and we're going to produce a few videos for you guys. Thanks for watching.